check out our new sponsor, the Health Blaze. All the information is in the description. Use the promo code above. Goodfellow Unboxing at 18% off of all their natural products, from deodorant, pomade, toothpaste, and much, much more. And they have additional discounts on their website as well. That's thehealthblaze.com. Starting December 20th. That promo code is good for 18% off. We go. All right, I was going to take a nap. I got free time, man. But, yeah, man, right before I took a nap, I got some news coming in. So, appreciate everybody for checking in. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, bell icon button. Won't miss another video. Share the videos, man. It's the best donation you can make. If you want to make a donation, that link's in the description. And, yeah, I got some more news for you guys. We're just going to call this a rumor. Okay. Rumor. We gonna call it a rumor. But like I did tell you dudes, man. I did tell you guys that, I told you guys that Canelo wasn't training. You know what I'm saying? I did that video, I think, end of last week, sometime over the weekend this week. I don't be remembering. But, yeah, new rumor, man, out here, man. And, yeah, I got the plug. I got the keys. But, yeah, it was so funny, man. I was listening to Wu-Tang, Protect Your Neck, man. That's still a classic, man. It sounded like it came out yesterday, but let's get to it. All right, man. I got a rumor. And that rumor is that Canelo, like I said in the last video, he having like bad problems with both his knees. I thought it was one, but it's both his knees. And pretty much he got reasons for not wanting to fight Triple G September 14th. One, he want to make Triple G wait because it's personal. Now, y'all seen Abel Sanchez said that the other day in the boxing article. So that ain't no rumor. That's a fact. It's personal. He don't like him, and also he want to he want to age him out. He want to wait him out. He want to make sure he get older next year. I'll tell you what Canelo plan is right now. Canelo is still gonna fight Kovalev. It sound like they're gonna let Kovalev go ahead and fight Anthony Yard, and then in December, Canelo versus Kovalev is the targeted fight. Now, sound like another December Madison Square Garden fight, perhaps, but pretty much it looks like that. I don't know where that fight gonna be at. It's probably gonna be Vegas because Kovalev don't really have no fan base in America, and you don't see too many Eastern Europeans have a fan base over here, man. But it's like a couple options for Canelo, Alvarez as well. So the options is it could be Kovalev, all right? That could be if it's not Kovalev, then Canelo could ask the IBF for extension and fight Sergey Devinchenko in December. That's what it sounds like. So those are the two options. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be either Canelo and Kovalev or Canelo and Sergey Devinchenko. And before I elaborate on this, I don't want to make sure I want to get all the information out first. And, if you just want to listen to that part of the video. And Triple G got also approved for 2 fighters. The 2 fights Triple G got approved for, if Canelo wasn't going, obviously he not fighting, but if Canelo was going to take the Kovalev fight, he got approved for Demetrius Andrade fight, which was a no-go. He don't want to do it. He refusing to do so. And a Jaime Munguia fight, which that could be the fight that takes place September 14th. So it could be Jaime Munguia and Triple G September 14th. So from what I understand, Jaime Munguia is probably still going to keep his WBO 154-pound junior middleweight or whatever you want to call it, super welterweight belt. So that's kind of the case right there. Triple G is refusing to fight Sergey Devinchenko. All right. So he don't want to fight Devinchenko. So that means Canelo will get stripped if they didn't grant him the extension. And Triple G just can fight Devinchenko. And then Jaime Munguia fights were either, Dennis Hogan rematch, Jesse Vargas, or Triple G fight. So those are the scenarios right there over there at the zone. So, but to elaborate some more on Canelo Kovalev, so I guess Canelo gonna ask for a medical extension. They do grant those. Another prominent medical extension that maybe people don't remember or wasn't around in boxing I remember it was a silent medical extension, whatever you can call it, extension for Jamal Charlo when he was at 54. A lot of people thought he was stalling out Julian J. Rock Williams. And it turns out that he was legally blind. He had to have LASIK surgery. And the IBF granted him an extension. And J-Rock coach Stephen Bredman and the whole J-Rock team accused Jamal Charlo of trying to flush PEDs out of the system, and he didn't agree to a VADA drug test. You know, obviously the challenger gonna try to dictate the champion. I guess that's how Charlo looked at it, or perhaps he was dirty, but that's nor here nor there at this point. We know how that fight ended. He got dropped by a jab, and J-Rock was doing good, and then he got knocked out. All right. That's the last time. So the IBF do grant the exceptions. The IBF did let Lamar Peterson keep his belt when he tested dirty for a PED, which he never tested dirty for again. He had a medical issue, which I'm not going to disclose. That's his personal business. So the WBA did strip him. So the IBF has shown leniency regardless of your drawing power. We got Jamal Charlo, who was still a pup at the time. We got Lamont Peterson, who was a good veteran, but he didn't draw like Canelo. So you had two black fighters, and now perhaps a Mexican fighter they grant, that extension to. And I think they should give him an extension. If you want to wait till, December and the Kovalev discussions don't work out, Anthony Yarde beat Kovalev, then you fight Derevyanchenko in December. And I don't think Derevyanchenko was nothing to run from, in my personal opinion. That's still a solid fight. That's a good fight for East Coast. You want to do the Boardwalk, or you want to open up a new venue on the East Coast, or you want to take it west, If you want to do, whatever, the Stub Hub, or then we want to do the Inglewood, the new forum out there in Inglewood. So he could do a lot of different things with Derevyanchenko, man. And I know the Zone didn't want the Derevyanchenko fight because he ain't no drawing power. They tired of wasting money on subpar opponents. But those are Canelo options. So quite frankly, it don't matter. Kovalev or Derevyanchenko. Because after this, where Kovalev make money at? That's what you got to ask yourself at, Even they come back and say, okay, we give you $8 or we give you $10 million. Where are you going to make $6 million at? Outside of the Anthony Yarde fighting investors. Because that arena that they fighting in Russia, I think it only held like 10 or 11,000 I read a couple weeks ago. So where else he going to get money? Him and Dmitry Bivol, shit, they lucky if they get $1 million or $2 million apiece. Him and the Berterbian Goldsvik winner, that ain't no, unless they go to Russia and do it big in Russia, that ain't no $5-6 million fight. You know what I'm saying? A piece fight. They ain't even $5-6 million purse fight. But they both purses put together. So Kovalev really don't have too many options. You getting old. And he got that case coming up. So shit, if you beat the case, that take money to go to court. Win, lose, or draw. And then she probably gonna try to do a civil lawsuit. So if he do lose out, shit, at the end of the day, he gonna need about, if Yarde getting 4, he might get 6 to 7 million versus Yarde for going home. But he ain't gonna see that again. If I'm Canelo, no, okay, I'll give you 10. I'll give you 9. If not, we defend the IBF. We get that mandatory out the way. And then, for Canelo, I don't understand what's the point of holding the 2 belts now. You lost the WBC belt. You were honorary champion there. You lost that. So what's the point of holding the IBF? For clout? You just holding the division up. So now you might get a situation where Derevyanchenko the power might not shift to PBC with a middleweight division where Derevyanchenko and Jamal Charlo, if Derevyanchenko can get the win, they might not meet next year. So Charlo might just be sitting on that WBC belt. So, Canelo a power player. So we'll see what happens. So if Kovalev they agree to terms and Kovalev win and beat Yarde, which I don't think is a stretch of him winning, then you'll see Canelo and Kovalev, they can agree to something. If not, he'd fight Derevyanchenko and the belts stay over there longer. But ain't no point in carrying the 2 belts. It's just no point. Just for the clout or just for the, the sake of the card to say it's a championship card. But when you got the WBA, it's a championship card. WBC can make up the WBC bronze belt for you or the platinum belt, and you can still be considered a big title fight. So we'll see what goes on there. But with Jaime Munguia and Triple G, that could be the fight that take place on September 14th. If not, it's going to be featuring Jaime Munguia probably. I heard that if Canelo was going to fight September 14th, hypothetically versus Kovalev, which we know that's not going to happen now. And it's a good thing where we wanted Kovalev and Yarde. We got tired of seeing Yarde pull out a number one contender fights. Yarde got offered so much money where he couldn't pull out this time. So, at the end of the day, you might still get Kovalev and Yarde, and you might get Canelo and Kovalev in December. But Munguia is gonna fight on that Mexican Independence Day holiday weekend, September 14th. If it's Jesse Vargas or Dennis Hogan, or if it's Triple G. Now, if Canelo and Kovalev had fought in September, Triple G and Jaime Munguia was gonna fight in October. Jaime Munguia want to fight Triple G. I know that for a fact. You know, insider knowledge for a fact. That's the guy he picked. Now, Triple G had two options. He could have took Boo Boo, or he could have took Jaime Munguia. Obviously, if he took Jaime Munguia, he took Boo Boo, they would probably be fighting in October. Munguia would probably fight Jesse Vargas or Dennis Hogan in a rematch in September 14th. But for me, I feel like, Jaime Munguia should just rematch Dennis Hogan or fight Jesse Vargas. And he's brought in, I think, Eric Morales, they getting it in and kind of helping fine tune some technical issues he had. I know Morales was working with Jesse Vargas. Vargas switched trainers like, Michigan weather. One day it's hot out in the D, next day it's snowing, next day it's warm, the next day it's perfect, then it's winter storming and blizzard again. That's, Michigan weather kind of remind me of Jesse Vargas and his coaches or trainers. But you probably going to get Jaime and Triple G. He feel like he can beat Triple G. Remember, they was going to fight when he fought Violence Monterosian a couple years ago when Canelo had that positive test for Combuterol, and they didn't approve of it after, I think Chavez Sr. spoke up, and it was another veteran Mexican legend that said no as well. But when Chavez Sr. said he ain't ready, then I think it was the California Commission that denied Jaime Munguia that fight. So eventually it worked out for him. He got the Saddam Ali fight. He dominated Saddam Ali. And now him and Morales in the gym working up some things. But I think he should really take that Hogan or right that wrong with Hogan. Or they kind of wrong. I didn't really see the fight, but I heard people said he was robbed. He got robbed. Or he should take on Jesse Vargas. He can't punch, so at the end of the day, he should be able to at least outwield Jesse Vargas. He got a really strong jaw, but he can't really punch. That's what I would do. But he hell bent on fighting Triple G. He must see something that he can exploit in Triple G. But so that's what it is. But I just heard again, the news keep coming, right? And Canelo wants to fight Kovalev. That's his preference. But he probably still get an extension to fight Derevyanchenko. So the IBF gonna be on no deal on chill for a minute. Shout out to my boys, Dope Boy Cash Out. That's a Detroit thing, man. So he want to fight Kovalev in December. If not Kovalev, he might still apply for the IBF extension. Kovalev, Derevyanchenko for Canelo Alvarez. So that's what I'm hearing behind the scenes, man. So it's Kovalev and Derevyanchenko. So I ain't mad at either or. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how Derevyanchenko must be. His dad must be. His dad must be the dude that's running the IBF, because he got two easy title shots quick as hell. He had the Danny Jacobs, and he chose Danny Jacobs low key. He could have fought Martin Murray in the UK, because Martin Murray can't come to the United States. But one thing we know for sure, he ain't fighting Triple G Canelo. He not fighting this year. He gonna fight Triple G next Cinco de Mayo if everything go good. So that's what's going on, man. So hopefully everything work out for the zone. But Triple G next year, probably, unless Jaime Munguia beat him, and then they might try to serve up Jaime to Canelo or try to do that next September. But I'm being told now that Canelo, the Golden Boy, wants Triple G to get a belt. So to get a belt, they want him to go fight Jamal Charlo to get the WBC belt, or they want him to fight Boo Boo, which Boo Boo is the easier fight to make. So they stalling out Triple G and trying to force Triple G to do something. And the zone ain't forcing him to do nothing. But like I said before, what the hell has Triple G done to deserve this type of clout to move how you want to move? Pacquiao, Mayweather, guys like that, De La Hoya, they body of work dictated they can do this. Even Canelo got a better body of work than Triple G, so he should be able to do what the hell he want to do at this point, compared to his contemporaries or his peers who ain't done shit in boxing. But it is what it is. So he gonna make Triple G wait. He probably hoping he lose to one of them fools, man. But it is what it is, man. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Just rumors. Goodfella Sports TV. Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Hillblaze, at thehillblaze.com. Promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Enjoy 18% off the 100% all natural products, lotion, soaps, foot soaps, bath bombs, deodorant, toothpaste, hair pomade, much, much more. Website, promo code in the description. Continue to share the videos. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email. All that information is in the description. If you want to know where the intro instrumental links come from, that link's in the description as well. Want to make a donation, that link's in the description as well. Best donation you can make is just share the videos one time for the one time. Goodfellas Sports TV. Appreciate the love and support, man. Let me know how y'all feel in the comment section about this, man. And tell me the fights y'all want to see the Zone put on with Canelo.